National Youth Chess Championship, which began yesterday, came to an end today at the Simba Union Club. The highlight of the tournament was the presence of the chess grandmaster Garry Kasparov, who is in the country as part of his Six Nation Africa tour. He's promoting his Chess in Schools program.
The tournament brought together chess players from across the country in the under 8 to under 20 years categories. This competition is the first qualifying phase to select the team which will represent the country in the World Chess Championships that will be held in Turkey later this year. Chess has endured years of neglect, but it seems now the tide is turning with the entry of new officials with Chess Kenya, which is the association that governs chess in the country.
The new office, I can see they are making so many changes. They are bringing big tournaments with the big sponsors, of which I think now chess, we are in the right direction.
To popularizing the game in Kenya, Chess Kenya has plans to revolutionize chess in the country.
We have kept lobbying and approaching the government to adopt it in the school curriculum because it's the only best way we've seen deemed that it can work in schools.
It is with this in mind that Grandmaster Garry Kasparov is in the country to help further the agenda. Chess players are typically reserved, but the Grandmaster's visit has them greatly excited.
Take his autograph in his book, and I'll ask him the skills and talents he has, tricks, so I can use them in the future coming chess competitions.
Somebody really great, can inspire people, and I know he's really good in chess.
Warote Kiru, NTV.
And we're quite honored to have the chess grandmaster in studio with us now, Garry Kasparov. Thank you for coming on the program.
Thanks for inviting me.
As well as the Chess Kenya chairman, Githinji Hinga. Asante sana.
Thank you.
What brings you to Kenya? We've already had a preview of it, but we need to hear it from you.
Yeah, it's as was correctly stated, promoting chess, I would say, in education, which
Right.
I believe it's the greatest thing that can happen in chess, but also it's a huge benefit for the educational system. I've been promoting these programs throughout Kasparov Chess Foundation.
Right.
Started one in the United States and Europe, and last year we started in Africa, in Johannesburg. And I believe that, we should spread around the continent. There are so many benefits. There's studies that prove that chess in curriculum dramatically improves the kids' performance. And also, it has other psychological and social and cultural benefits. Kids, they learn how to operate within the legal framework, they concentrate, they see the big picture, and it boosts their confidence.
And you must have a great partner in Garry Kasparov coming. If somebody's going to promote chess, you must get the right guy, right?
I couldn't dream of a better partner to partner with us. We are very happy and delighted to have him here. It's going to give us a big momentum to move forward, and we are very excited, and we see we are going to do big things ahead.
So what kind of schools are you targeting? Where have you began?
We are 2 months in office, and we are targeting the whole country, public schools, private schools. We wanted to have an approach where every school, we have school championships come next year. And we want chess to get into schools in a big way.
What I'm trying to accomplish, in this tour, and also what I've been doing around the world, is this: I'm always trying to facilitate the process by bringing together the government officials and the business.
Right.
So there are always corporations that would like to further their social agenda, and they want to invest in some social responsibility projects. And I indicated that there are many of these potential corporate sponsors for Africa, and my plan is just actually to bring them to support local chess activists, and I have no doubt that we'll succeed in Kenya, starting pilot programs next year.
So what's your initial reactions and your sense of meeting the kids and trying to teach them this?
There's a lot of enthusiasm, and I know from my experience that talent exists everywhere. All you need is you need infrastructure, you need some resources, you need devotion, and then you'll see some phenomenal results. So it's all about creating momentum for these kids to play in big numbers, and then you'll have one great talent to be found.
Chess is a bit of a lofty idea when you think about it. It's a place like Kenya. We have many problems. We're just trying to get some kids footballs and things like these.
Yeah, chess, actually, that is quite on the contrary. Chess is very accessible. You have kids who make chess boards out of bottle tops.
Are you talking about chess or draft? Because that's sort of the street game.
They draw. Yes, exactly.
Yes.
They draw the pieces. It's not an expensive game. If you look at football, you'll need a football pitch. If you look at basketball, you need a pitch. You need a swimming pool for swimming. Chess is accessible to all. It's not an expensive game to introduce or to sponsor. Yes.
What does it take to get to your level, to be a chess grandmaster?
Look, okay, it's the grandmasters, and there are the top players, there are world champions. Naturally, to be on the very, very top, you have to be extremely talented and gifted.
But how did you begin?
It's still some sort of legend because nobody was there with a pen actually to record the moment. Garry Kasparov looked at the chess sets and his parents, roughly, that's what my mother could recollect. Right. And I looked at my parents trying to solve some problems from newspaper column, and I loved the game at first sight. And then at 7 I was sent to a special chess group at the Pioneer Palace in Baku, in my native town in the Soviet Union, when I was born and raised. And it's, you know, it became apparent I had big talent. In the Soviet Union, the chess was not part of education, but it was more like, you know, the propaganda machine, and there was a network to pick up all the talented kids. So, okay, I cannot be critical of that because I benefited quite dramatically, but I think, you know, the education should start actually first. And if you find great talent, Garry Kasparov, Bobby Fischer, whoever, nobody's going to object.
There's so many questions from you, from our online audience. Kipro Teach Bet asks, if you were only allowed to pick 2 pieces, which one would you pick? Which ones would you pick?
No, I think it's wrong to pick up 1 or 2 pieces. You know, it's the sign of your creativity is to make sure that every piece works its best at the current situation. And sometimes, you know, it's one piece, sometimes another piece. So that's why, you know, I love the game of chess and all the separated by pieces.
Mpakwanik Ian says, can I learn chess now I'm over 20 years old?
Yes, it's never learned it's never late to learn playing chess, and it helps you to actually to comprehend the big picture, but also it gives you a lot of pleasure.
The one everybody needs me to ask you is Deep Blue. How you prepared for that? What was that like?
Look, you know, chess naturally belongs to the computer age, and I played the different computers, and we learned a lot because it's, in my view, the future of the decision making. It's not man versus machine, but rather to find a way to bring together the brute force of calculation and human intuition. And learning from these games, from these matches, you know, gives us an excellent playing field to enhance the process.
And are we enhancing the game in Kenya very quickly, finally?
Yes, we are, in a big way. We are going to, you can see what we've done already is going to become big. Watch this space.